Hi, welcome to Mainland Cycle Center's new vehicle department. Today I want to show you a 2012 Kawasaki Ultra 300 LX jet ski. This is our top of the line jet ski. The 300 LX has our 300cc 300 horsepower 1500 cc 1.5 liter motor, an inline 4. It's of course a 4-stroke. It's fuel injected, liquid cooled, water cooled. Looks really great. It's this kind of pearl metallic white color, kind of white diamond, I think is what some folks might call it. I don't know what the exact actual color name is, but the black bottom and then the silver on it just really looks very classy, very nice. The two-tone seats. This has the LX models have the touring seats. The 300 means they're 300 horsepower, and then this ultra line of hulls is our longest hull, most stable, really good handling, known for being a good rough water boat, meaning it has a smooth ride and handles well in choppy water. These have got reverse. So you've got a reverse lever here, just like that. And Kawasaki has changed these a little bit from the earlier 250Xs that we used to have. They now have this little kick up in them. It's a little easier to get your hand in here. And it's on the opposite side of the throttle. The throttle's over there, so you can work the forward and reverse with one hand and the throttle with the other. These have got, of course, your lanyard here, ties to your wrist. So there, if you get fall off, it just pulls off like that. There. New for I added in 2011 is tilt and trim. So this little yellow knob here, yellow button rather, will tilt the nozzle up and down. In the back, the green button is your start button, red button is your stop button. These have a little cutout right here that'll let you add like a handheld GPS, is what that's designed for. Also has an adjustable handlebar here, so you can tilt this handlebar up and down, which is a nice feature. Also got full digital instrumentation, so it's got tack across the top, trim gauge, boost gauge, warnings there, fuel gauge here, will give you speed, a clock, hour meter, odometer, trip time, trip distance, just all of that good information that you want to know. It's got mirrors on it. Got a huge storage compartment in the front. So front hood opens there. You've got a little storage bucket here. This is the fire extinguisher compartment. There's no fire extinguisher in it. They do not come with a fire extinguisher. You have to add those. It's your fuel fill. But this bucket, back to the storage, this bucket picks up, and then you have a huge storage compartment in there. The battery is underneath that cover, and then there's another cover right there that just gives you access into the hull. But it's a really nice, clean, lined storage compartment. These Ultra jet skis have almost 60 gallons of storage on them total between all the compartments. There's a little tray underneath the rear seat there, the little storage compartment here, and then these compartments here. Almost 60 gallons of storage on them, more than anything else on the market. So lots and lots of storage on these. One of the things that's nice about our Ultras is they have the two grab handles, one up high, one down low, and then you have the nice deck on the back, and then the rear boarding step that's retractable, so that folds down as you step up. And in deep water, that'll just fold up behind you. Dual drain plugs on it. Got some tie downs there. This is the new engine flush and supercharger flush for the Ultra 300s. The black one is for the motor, and the way you flush those, for those who don't know, is you don't run the water without running the motor. So start the boat up first, then turn the water on, flush them usually for about 5 minutes or so, and then turn your water off and then turn your motor off. You don't want to run the motor very long without the water, but you don't want to run the water without running the motor. And then the gray one is the supercharger, and you actually do run that one without running the motor. You just flush it for a few minutes. There. Okay. This is a reverse bucket that comes down, just redirects water forward. There's your exhaust outlet there. Tow hook for pulling a skier or tuber right there. So you've got a two-piece seat, so this rear seat pops off like that, and there's a little storage tray there, and then your front seat pops up. And then there's your motor there. Inline 4, it is supercharged, uses an Eaton type supercharger. It is an Eaton supercharger made by Eaton, and it's a twin rotor or a Roots type supercharger. I believe is what we call that. And then it has an intercooler. What the supercharger does is it forces air into the motor, so it draws. The motor doesn't have to work to draw in that air. Air is being pushed in, so that generates a lot more horsepower. It frees up motor to send to the crank or to the impeller without having to use the work or the power from the motor to draw in fuel and air. Fuel and air is being forced in. Then one of the things that happens is as you compress that fuel and air to put it in under pressure, it heats up. So hot air is kind of the negative when it comes to making power. So we have the intercooler, which is basically like a radiator but for air. I mean, the radiator in your car uses air to cool the water that cools your motor. In this case, we're going to use cool water to cool the hot air that goes into the motor, and so just kind of the opposite. But so it's called an intercooler, and what it does is it brings that air temperature back down. The Kawasaki claims in some cases even lower than the outside air temperature, but because if you have cool water. But brings that air down, you know, and that cooler air is more dense, which allows a better charge to get into the combustion chamber, which allows for more horsepower. You know, when guys put nitrous on cars, that's what it does. It actually makes that air cold, which makes it more dense, which gives it more power. So that definitely a good idea to cool that air down. But inline 4, fuel injected, water cooled. 4-stroke, so you just put straight gasoline in it. The supercharged jet skis do require 90 plus octane fuel. Real easy. There's your dipstick there to check the engine oil fill there, your spark plugs here. So pretty easy to service. These are very fast. Most of these 300s, because of, sorry about that, but because of some Coast Guard requirements and stuff, anyway, these will run 68, 69, barely 70 miles an hour right out of the box, which is fast. But the acceleration on them is just incredible, just absolutely incredible. This jet ski is sitting on a Triton aluminum trailer. This is called the Elite. The Elite is an extended tongue, which gives you room to add this box and the gas can tray. We can also put a spare on it. But the Triton Elite has, this one has had the upgraded alloy wheels, has the step fenders. You can see the little steps on it there. Has the V'd frame, so if the jet ski sits a little lower in the frame. It also uses a torsion axle, as opposed to a leaf spring on there, so a little smoother ride. The big roller with the winch covers, very nice looking. The 4 gas cans, the big aluminum frame. So just really a first-class trailer for a top-of-the-line jet ski. Top-of-the-line trailer, top-of-the-line jet ski. And now we sell the regular trailers, but right now we've got this one sitting on one of these top-of-the-line trailers. We're going to put it inside on our showroom floor. But well, there you have it. That's a pretty good one. Well, there's a couple of things I wanted to tell you about. We've mentioned the tilt and trim. I don't think I told you that these have now cruise control. I was going to come around this side, but it has cruise control. So you can get a setting, so if you're in choppy water, you're not bouncing. It also has a wake mode setting, and so you can, like going through a no wake zone, you can set that wake mode setting, and it'll do just 5 miles an hour while you're going through that no wake zone. Then it also has a fuel economy mode. You can put it in fuel economy mode to help stretch your fuel a little bit further. Okay, I think that's about it. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. There's lots to say about this jet ski. It's a pretty incredible jet ski, but I think that's a pretty good rundown on the 2012 Kawasaki Ultra 300 LX. All right, we are Mainland Cycle Center, and we're located about 30 minutes south of downtown Houston, just off of I-45 in LaMarque, Texas. Our website is mainlandcyclecenter.com. Our phone number is 409-948-4969. We would just love it if you'd give us a call, shoot us an email, come by and see us, let us know how we can help. We'd love to do it. Hey, thanks for watching our video.